Okay. Well.
Okay, well, welcome to SeraCast, everybody. My name is Delicate Bee Flower. I am one of the co-owners of Seraphim. And sitting to my left is...
My name is Kes Crystal, and I am the other co-owner of Seraphim.
So we're doing this podcast every week. We're into episode 3 of season 2 already. Can you believe it?
It's going really quickly.
It really is.
I was just going to say we're back in our groove now, I think. It took a while, but we're in our groove.
Yeah, it's groovy up in here. So check us out at seraphimsl.com. Like and subscribe to our videos. Make sure you hit the bell. That will notify you of all the new stuff we drop. We drop content several times a week. Make sure that you're checking us out and keeping up to date with everything new and happening in SL and with Seraphim.
The next two things are kind of linked because we did our interview yesterday, which you'll be seeing in just a few minutes. So one of the things that we discussed with them was a tweet by Alexa Linden that said, what would you do if you could run #Second Life in a browser? And it started a very interesting conversation both on Twitter and with Taylor, our interviewee. Once upon a time, there was a browser-based version that was created by somebody called Catherine Berry, a girl that was on the teen grid back when the grid was divided into two, teen grid and the adult grid. But it was doable in 2006. But here we are with no browser-based version, no app version. Kind of wonder what your thoughts were on it now.
I think it would be great to be able to be more mobile in Second Life. Like, you could pull it up on your tablet or your phone if you needed to, like if you were in a pinch. I think if things were in the cloud, they would move a little bit quicker. I think that our PCs and internet connections are what they are, I guess. But like our PCs or Macs or whatever you're running on slow us down depending on our graphics settings, depending on our graphics cards, depending on processor. There's so many components that go into performance. And this is an asset heavy type of environment. If there were a way to lighten that up, throw it up on a cloud, and then you could access it from anywhere, I think that would be amazing. As an end user, I would love that.
It was called Ajax Life. Taylor actually sent me a piece from New World Notes from 2007 when Catherine announced that she was leaving the Team Grid and leaving the Ajax Life project. And I don't really recall seeing any more from it after that.
I was having a conversation with a friend of mine the other day about IMVU. My friend is a designer in SL and a designer in IMVU. And I'm like, but isn't IMVU like dead? Like, I signed in there once, maybe twice, and I found literally no other people. Like, I was very bored. Like, I need to interact with people. So we were talking about it, and they said that no, IMVU went mobile, and that revitalized it. And now it's basically, a series of chat rooms with avatars for people, kind of like a la Roblox in a way, like different areas that you could log into and interact just with those people that are in that session with you. And it's all obviously cloud-based. It's an app.
It's always been done in rooms, as I understand it. I've been on IMVU a few times because I've got some friends that came from IMVU and they got me to log in and make an avatar and stuff like that. But I didn't like the whole movement thing. You can't just walk around. But interesting enough, you saying about IMVU, last week's MTV Catfish episode was based on two people that met in IMVU.
Really?
And had all their avatars and what they look like and everything. Yeah. Interestingly enough, the couple met and they were the people that they said they were.
Oh.
So, yeah, very interesting.
I have such a big crush on Nev Schulman, and I don't know why. Like, he's not physically my type. He's not my type, but I have such a big crush on him. Maybe it's just the Jew thing. Like, I can smell my own.
So now it's time for our interview for this week. As you know, that we are interviewing over the course of this season lots of very interesting people that do lots of very interesting things. We're going to be talking to event coordinators, designers, creators. Last week we spoke to two people that ran a Second Life holiday resort. This week we are talking to Taylor Barmy. Taylor is the founder of Powder Pack, the owner and creator behind Avani store, and lots of other things which you will find out about in the interview.
Taylor, you have worked on a ton of projects, including helping to build Global Kids Second Life. You've co-owned PocketGacha. You founded Powder Pack, and you basically are revitalizing the decor brand Avani. We also understand that in your incredibly minimal spare time, you also offer insight to other brands and events kind of on a consultancy basis. What might be like one or two nuggets of wisdom that you would have for people just starting out?
I would say the biggest thing that I think about is staying true to, if you're talking about a brand, like
Mm-hmm.
a selling retail brand, stay true to what you love. I think it comes across in your work
Mm-hmm.
and everybody can see it. And then find all the metrics that you can. I'm a huge like numbers person.
Right.
So if that's looking at how many of your group members bought your latest purchase and tracking that, like just find all the metrics that you can and monitor those. I think that's really important.
Is there patterns that have emerged that have been surprising to you as you've kind of done the data analysis side?
Yeah, I would say I think group members
Mm-hmm.
um, is something that I always find interesting that I know a lot of people just look at how many people are in a group, but really seeing it's surprising how many people don't interact, but they consistently purchase. I would say that would be the most surprising thing to me, that there's just a lot of silent people that watch and read, but aren't interactive.
So as co-owner of Avani, what do you find the biggest struggle or challenge that you're currently facing, and how are you handling that?
Brand recognition in Second Life can be a really challenging thing. There's not, search engine optimization, there's not algorithms and viewers. And so I think that's where social media or places like Seraphim like really come into play. And I go back to being consistent, only focusing on what you do well and making a name for yourself. And I think it's a little bit different if you're selling products versus a service. Typically, the longevity of that customer is a lot different than a single transaction. I think being consistent, keeping your name relevant, and always thinking of the user experience. I focus on tiny details that probably other people would say don't matter, but to me, I'm like, I want that HUD to auto detach after 5 seconds on an unpacker because I think it's sort of annoying to have to click to detach an unpacker. And so
I don't even want to click on an unpacker. I want to attach the HUD and it unpack.
that exactly, yeah, exactly. That's part of building a brand is keep it consistent and you have people that may log on once a month, once every few months, once a year or something, and want to make sure that the person that is in SL every single day and the person that's not have a good experience.
So, how does that differ from your consultancy work?
I would say that really it's the same. I think you can have a wonderful product, but if you don't present it right, you're not going to get the same results that you would expect. Ease of use. You have to think about everybody, not just English languages. You have to
Mm-hmm.
think about people on poor internet connections and like that's what I think makes Second Life so interesting is that there's so many different cultures, so many different people all blended together in one place using the same platform.
Oh, I totally agree. I could not agree with you more.
Yeah, I've learned so much about people and different cultures from getting to meet people that I would never have met if I hadn't joined Second Life.
I mean, honestly, it's one of the things that has kept me here. And not to get too personal, but like you can make a family and lifelong relationships. There's people that I've talked to for 17 years now. It's a really beautiful thing.
So, we all have to use these tools because you're juggling a lot of different projects all at once. What do you use? Like what's a productivity hack that you use?
We sort of hit on this before, but like shortcuts in general. And I know it's very generic, but keyboard shortcuts are something that I look up. I'm in Excel a lot for my real work, and that's something that if you don't have to go to your mouse every 2 seconds, that makes such a difference. But then I would also say probably something like Milanote. It's a way to organize projects. And so I have little buckets to say, okay, this project is in this stage, this is in this stage, and this is what's next, this is what needs to be done. And that just keeps my brain, like I sort of start out by flooding it with all of these ideas, and then I sort of refine it and critique over time, and then it gets going after that. I started out with Trello years ago, and then I wanted something a little bit more like picture and creative oriented, and I like Mila for that reason, that it can sort of be a little bit of both. It's great. It's made a huge difference for me.
That's awesome.
So, this is a fun one. What would be the title of a book written about you?
I would say Nod says this all the time to me. Perfection is the enemy of progress. Because there's sometimes I get stuck with, I just want things to be perfect. There's something beautiful about trying to keep perfecting something, but then you could also never get anything done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's important to realize too that, I mean, just for me personally, like everything is a journey and it's about growth and just having fun too.
Yes.
You don't have to take everything so seriously all the time.
What do you hope Second Life will look like in the next 5 years?
That's tough because it's been around for what, 18, 19, however many years now. And I feel like we had this really big sort of bump with 2020 and everything following that. My hope, I would say, is that they start utilizing, they being Linden Labs, start looking into cloud computing or different ways that people can be in Second Life, but not having to rely on their own computers. I have a friend that uses a company called Shadow, I think it's called Shadow Tech, and it's just like gaming computers on the cloud. And I've thought about that ever since that service was introduced, and they're not the only one doing it. And I just thought, I mean, he has like the best Second Life experience ever, and it's all on the cloud. I mean, that introduces a whole different layer of issues whenever you're dealing with like internet connections. With the way technology is changing and like how fast everything is moving, there has to be a way to do that. I think there's a lot of exciting things, like what they're doing with the new bodies, what they're doing with the new user experience, Philip being back. Like, to me, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Taylor?
I'm ready.
This is just quick this or that round.
Yeah, it's just fun. Except for the last question where, you might be in trouble.
Or embraced lovingly.
Okay, call or text?
Text.
Iced or hot coffee?
Iced.
Would you rather live in 1969 or 2069?
2069.
Instagram or Twitter?
Twitter.
Markers or crayons?
Markers.
Memes or GIFs?
Gifts.
Cat or dog?
Dog, for sure.
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Apple or Android?
Apple.
Hard shell or soft shell?
Soft shell.
Singing or dancing?
Neither, but singing, I guess.
Kess or Dell?
Oh, no. I would say Dell.
Oh, yes! Team Dell! Oh, gosh.
The last time I blog an Avani.
Oh, my God. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, God.
Thank you for coming out and hanging out with us for a little bit. If you guys like these chairs, pick them up. They're Avani's latest release at Equal 10. It comes in a whole set. Super, super cute. And these chairs come in like 20,000 colors. And I got the adult version. And there's a lot. There's a lot of animations. So check it out.
Yeah, it's been really good fun. Thanks, Taylor.
Thank you.
So thank you very much for the time you took out yesterday for the interview, Taylor. We both really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it until the end when you chose out.
I enjoyed it the whole way through. And that's why Taylor is teamed out.
Taylor and I are going to have a conversation.
Can you guys like thumb wrestle or arm wrestle? I would really like that. I would like wrestling of some sort.
We are now getting to the opinions section.
Opinions!
Stop. After last week, I am going to do the opinion disclaimer so that nobody's ears get damaged in the production of this video.
Listen, I got a lot of feedback about my rap.
I got feedback while you were doing it, literally. The views and opinions expressed in this segment are those of Seraphim team members individually and do not necessarily reflect the position or official policies of SeraphimSL.com. Any content provided during the editorial section of this podcast is not intended to malign anyone or anything.
Cha-cha-cha. I had to add in a little flair there at the end for you. So it's time for our favorite finds. I love this part of the show. This week we asked Ivanka, who's kind of newer to our team. She's an admin.
Let me say it. Ivanka.
Why am I saying it wrong?
No, I like saying it like that. Oh. Ivanka.
Well, Ivanka is new. Not super new, but new-ish. She's not been with us for too long. She's doing a lot of admin work for us. You almost don't even see her. She's like so automatic and like so good at what she's doing. It's like she doesn't even make a peep.
It's seamless.
It's seamless. That's the word.
Oh my God. No, the word is she does it with aplomb.
Oh my fucking God. I can't with her. I can't. Ivanka says that she really loves the new release from Fake Society at N21. It is called the Megan set. It's $289 linden for the single set and $12.99 for the fat pack. She chose this one because it's chic and versatile, and you could wear it separately, and you could mix and match it with different items you have in your inventory. The denim textures are amazing, and the overall style of the denim jeans is really unique. She feels like it's kind of conservative on the front, but around back, it gives you that sexy, juicy booty.
We're all about the booty.
Mm-hmm.
We like a good booty.
Mm-hmm.
So my item of the week, I was gifted this as well, but I went back to the store and had a look. It was in 50 linden Friday, but it's for sale at the full price of 199 linden, and it's called Bitch Lexa. It's by Infinite. We've got a copy of it here. It's Alexa with sass. So it comes out with all kinds of phrases. We're going to play a couple for you now.
You set a timer yesterday and I forgot about it. I hope you didn't burn that frozen pizza again. Why are you asking me the time? Just check your phone like a normal person.
That's so true.
On your calendar for today is be late for an important meeting and possibly ruin your life. I know I don't have eyes, but I'm not sure you look as good as you think you do.
Oh.
Well, obviously that's wrong. She basically comes out with all these sassy sayings, which are brilliant. It's just a really funny thing and really fun to have. And like we say in Second Life, you kind of got to have some fun. So I love little novelty items like that.
Yes.
There's 199 and it comes in 8 different colors and it's available at Infinite Store.
Yes. I was gifted that too, so thank you very much. It's really funny. My favorite find for this week was the Gardino set. It's a patio set at Cosmopolitan. It's designed by Finca, who I don't think I've run across before, personally.
Oh, I love Finca Store. I've got loads of their items. Fairly new store, but really, really good quality.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm, first of all, a sucker for anything bamboo or rattan. I'm on it. This set is right up my alley because it's basically all wood, you know? So in here we have the hanging lamps. The hanging lamps, if you buy them individually, are 200 linden. The hand fan, which is wearable and can be used as a decor item, but if you wear it, note it doesn't have any animations in it. It will just attach to your avatar. So you'll need to bring your own animations for that. But the hand fan is 100 linden. The bags of flowers are 150 linden. The rug is 100 linden. The table comes with those drapes. That's 180 linden. They give you these chairs. They give you 6 types. They give it to you with and without pillows. What I really like is that the pillows on these chairs are in different formations. So it looks a little bit more lived in and not as much just like copied and rezzed over and over. There are 6 different animations included in the chairs. The pillows are texture changed. There's 4 textures included, and there's a white version as well, so that like you could do your own coloring or tinting. And this designer even provides instructions on exactly how to do that. So like it's a really modifiable, customizable set. Those chairs alone are $220. If you just want the chairs and the table with the drapes, you can get just that for $350. But if you want all the things, which I know you guys do because this set is great, the fat pack is $850.
I've never seen her put out a bad product. I highly recommend a visit to the Finca store for sure.
All right, so what are we giving away this week? It's time for the giveaway. Dun, 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 dun.
This week, Dell is giving head.
To who?
Not me. 2 lucky people from our YouTube chat will have the opportunity to win a head of their choice. Male, female, Lelutka, Catwa, whatever it is that you want, we will provide it. We'll choose 2 people from the comments in YouTube. And how do they have to enter, Dell?
So put your username, not your display name, your username in the comments below this video on their YouTube. Put in the name of the head that you would like. In the comments below, please leave your username, not your display name, guys. We can't find you that way. And the brand and name of the head you would like if you win. So make sure you include, we don't necessarily know that the Dell head, it belongs to this brand. So we need both those pieces of information. And then we'll draw 2 lucky winners next Friday.
So the winners will be announced in the description of episode 4.
Awesome.
Well, that's it from us for this week, guys. We will be back on Monday at the outlet and next Friday with another episode of SeraCast. Remember to follow us wherever you can. All our links are in the description of the video. Enter the contest and remember to like, subscribe and hit that bell.
Hit the bell. We will see you guys on Monday for the Outlet Live.
Bye for now.
Bye.
And can you stop doing that thing in the middle of SeraCast where you go, Alexa, what's 38 degrees in real temperature? Because my Alexa started answering.
Training her to answer in Fahrenheit. I like that. The Alexa.
Also, Team Dell for the win.
Oh, fuck off.
Taylor messaged me later and was like, I think I made a mistake.
Oh, she's going to sing.
Which should be the highlight of your day, let's face it. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. Fuck my life.
Musical interlude by Delicate Atoll Flower.
Is mud wrestling game? Is that what your husband told you? This is a game, honey.
No, in Second Life.
Oh! I thought I was finding out a whole new side of your life. Because you used to be a mud wrestler.